Hi everyone, welcome to this wellness seminar, What is the Ideal Diet? Thank you for giving up your afternoon of beautiful weather to come and join us for this very exciting and passionate discussion that's going to be happening at the front here. My name's Angie. I'm going to be moderating the conversation this afternoon and asking the questions and drawing out debates, information and inspiration so that you guys hopefully go home and have something more to work with in your wellness toolkit. The way that today's going to work is we're going to have a 1 hour discussion where I'm asking the questions and directing it at these very wise, inspiring individuals up the front.
No pressure.
No pressure. And then we'll do half an hour of opening it up to you guys and have you guys ask the questions. So keep a handle on what's going through your brains as we're having the discussion, and if you have burning questions, not statements, but questions, that's the space for you guys then to ask and really be part of this discussion. So Marcus and I sat down, I think it was the end of last year, and we came up with this idea of a wellness discussion around what is the ideal diet, because it really is one of the most confusing questions that is being circulating, or that is being circulated at the moment. There's a lot of different diet paradigms, and I'm a whole food chef that specialises in gluten intolerance, and the thing that I have come up a lot with my students in my classes is, how do I eat? What do I eat? How do I make it work? And there's actually quite a lot of panic and confusion around it. So it's very fitting that we're all here today having this discussion with, so many different advocates and nutritionists of the different diet paradigms. So we're going to go around in a few circles in this conversation. We're going to be looking at it science-based, from a science angle, and also just from a life experience angle as well, because what we're finding is that it doesn't seem to be one answer. So we're just going to explore today and see what comes up, and hopefully you guys will really get something for yourselves. Something that you can work with in your lives. So yeah, it's an honour to be presenting and moderating this afternoon, and I really hope that this evening or this afternoon is something special for everyone. So just a bit of housekeeping. Bathrooms are just outside to the right. The ladies, it's to the left of the kitchen, and the gentlemen's to the right. We will be having afternoon tea after all of this, which I've prepared for all of you guys. Something a bit yummy. And I really have considered all the different diet paradigms and so that's what we're going to be doing. And as I mentioned, question time will be in about an hour's time, and that's the time for you guys to really ask what it is that's questioning you in your lives, the things that you want to know. And Holly, we had a little discussion before we started, and Holly was like, I really love to know why people are here. What made them come today? And it's something that I do in my classes as well. I always ask, what brought you here today? Like, what are the things that motivated you, or the things that you want to know and have help with in your life? So if there is anyone game enough to put up their hand right now and just say why it is that you came here today, I feel like it's a friendly room, it's a safe room. So I'd love to hear from you. Why, if anyone has something, why are you here? Why did you come along today?
Yeah, hi everyone. I came today because I'm changing. I've changed already, and but I'm on my way to change. Not just my diet, because my diet, I'd say, is already changed, but my consciousness about what surrounds us, and everything from the water we drink and the air we breathe, the connection with the nature we have. And it probably all started for me like couple of months ago. I went to this seminar from this guy from the US, and it just blew my mind. And having my mom, she's always been a vegan, but it was quite hard for me following her, because I've never been a food junkie, but I was still eating lots of chocolate and lots of processed food. But after that talk, I just realized that the importance, and then I said, okay, let's give it a try. A couple of weeks ago, I did just a juice fast for 1 week, and more than what I gained on my body, that I lost 3 kilos, and I realized was all the bulk in the intestine, the accumulation of the rubbish, the clarity, so the emotional state, the clarity, like I'm working on a project now, and the clarity, the also relaxation I got during the process day by day more and more, and just realizing, changing that, and it wasn't even organic. So there's so much to learn and more. So yeah, I'm here to learn from you guys, expert or coaches, to get better in this journey. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome. Thank you for coming along. Is there anyone else?
Yeah, I'm Dunstan. Hey guys, thanks for coming and sharing your wisdom and your knowledge. Look, I know a couple of the guys. I know the guys on the panel, and I know they have a lot of information. I think I'm good with the basics, but there's just so much to learn. I know Mason's got a gazillion different magical things that I don't really know anything about them, that he makes.
I'll get into my apothecary later.
And so yeah, it's just want to learn and soak up as much as possible.
Awesome, great. Yeah. Well, welcome. Well, I think that's a good start for us, and without further ado, I will introduce our amazing panel this afternoon. So, Holly Davies, sorry, is to my right. And Holly is really one of Sydney's gems when it comes to all things Whole Foods. She has had more than 30 successful years in the Whole Foods industry. Her first restaurant, which opened in Rozelle in 1984, was called Manor, and this led to her co-founding Iku Wholefoods with Willem Venter in 1985. She released her cookbook Nourish in 1999 and now spends her time teaching all over Australia, including the sourdough baking, lacto fermentation, meat, fish and fowl sections of Jude Blereau's elite whole food and natural chef training program in Perth. So everyone, Holly. Next up we have Mason Taylor. Mason is the founder of Superfeast. He is a specialist in the field of living food, superfood and tonic herb nutrition, and is increasingly becoming one of the driving forces of the organic raw food movement occurring within Australia. Mason, everybody. Next up we have the beautiful Fiona Halar. Fiona is a qualified nutritionist whose aim is to inspire others with engaging ideas, perceptive insights and passionate action to create vibrant health and to live ecologically sustainable and compassionate lives. She loves barefoot running, yoga and rock climbing, and is currently studying a Bachelor of Exercise and Sport Science and Master of Nutrition and Dietetics. Busy lady, welcome. Awesome. Okay, so next on the panel we have Marcus Felicetti. Marcus is a senior yoga teacher and naturopath. He combines his knowledge of nutrition, movement and energetic healing to help people heal in ways that are fun, passionate and intense. Welcome, Marcus. And lastly, and definitely not least, we have Alison Sims. Alison is the author of popular blog site Paleo Foodies and a regular contributor to health and wellness publications. A self-proclaimed lover of food, Ali is a passionate advocate and spokesperson. Welcome, Ali. Okay, so my name is Angie. Some of you might know me as Angie Gluten Free, since that's what's on my credit card, and I get often asked if that's my surname. And sometimes I just say yes, gluten free is my surname. So I run a Whole Foods business focused on gluten free. My intention is to inspire others through good food, good honest food, and have them go home and feel inspired to look after their nourishment themselves with a real sense of passion and purpose as well. So that's what I'm about. We're all here today to ask some questions of each other and answer some questions as well. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to ask individuals questions and then open it up to the panel as well. So we should get a really lovely, healthy conversation and sometimes debate. But all of it is from the space of love and expansion. So it's not about my way is the absolute right way. It's about a conversation and coming from the space of love as well.